Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, there is this article which was, I'll put the link down below, by Associated Press. Okay, what it says is an article, the title is Article on Fat, in bracket, inverted commas, Fat Arab Woman sparks uproar over body shaming. Okay, so what it shows here is this July 2022 photo provided by Enas Taleb shows Iraqi actress Enas Taleb posing for a picture. An article in an issue dated 30th July 2022, The Economist magazine, about the prevalence of obesity among Arab women has triggered a torrent of criticism on social media. Taleb, whose photograph was used to illustrate how Arab women are prone to putting on weight, wants a public apology and has begun a legal action against the magazine. Okay, so what happened here is Enas Taleb, who is, I don't know who she, but she's an Iraqi actress. But this magazine, Economist, said why women are fatter than men in the Arab world in a bold, kind of manner, and said that obesity gap of 10% points between men and women in the Middle East, and cited Iraqis who see Talib's curves as an ideal of beauty. Now, I'll tell you what do I think. Okay, I'll tell you what I think, and please do feel free to put your comments down below. And I'm not saying this only just for controversy and just comments. I think it's a very serious issue. Okay, now let's understand one thing. Health is important. Health is important. Okay, and health today is a very beneficial, a very commercial topic. You have, you know, companies that are promoting supplements, beauty products, even for that matter, the health industry. They are minting billions of dollars. It's a $1 billion industry, especially where pills, supplements, even surgeries are concerned. And they make a lot of money by putting this term health. And then you get this over abused word, which is detox. Detox yourself by having this supplement or doing this, and you'll see the color come out and you'll see black stuff come out. In fact, bullshit detox claims like if you drink this green juice or you drink that juice and this will come out, that will come out. Oh, 7-day detox program. Most of the pseudoscience bullshit coaches give you go for this detox retreat program or drink this health juice or health supplement. So it is a very profitable industry which is not regulated, and many people are taking advantage of it. Now, that is one side. The other side is whereby people shame other people and try to capitalize on it. Like, for example, they are saying if you're fat, it's a very bad thing. You need to be slim. And then there is the extreme opposite, where you have all these social media influencers or bodybuilders or fitness gurus who show you a chiseled physique and six-pack abs and really beautiful thin women, and they tell you that this is healthy. Okay, now they will never admit that they have taken steroids or supplements or there are different kinds of stuff that you can take in order to reach that amazing god-like physique, which is not normal. It is not natural. Okay, it's not. See, listen, whatever you might say, to get six-pack, to see those six-pack abs, you need to have a real small percentage of body fat, and to maintain that is not at all easy. It's not easy at all. You have to really go to extreme lengths. Now, for the uneducated mind, you might think that, wow, this is amazing, this is healthy. I speak to athletes, I speak to models, I speak to actresses. You'd not believe, for a photo shoot sometimes, they starve themselves with only water for 3 days. Water and coffee, because it acts as a diuretic. Some of them even take various supplements or steroids, which I'll not name because I don't want people to abuse it. And in the bodybuilding circles, it's very well aware what you need to take in order to lose water and make your skin like tissue. Okay. So it's a known fact that just to prepare themselves for a photo shoot, they go to these extreme lengths. I have personally, which I don't recommend, I have literally stayed on water. It's called a water fast. Don't do it, huh? It's not healthy at all. I did it for 8 days. I lost 11 kilos, that is primarily water weight. And I was literally losing, but I think because I was doing exercise and running and all that, and I pushed myself to the extreme, finally my sugar went down, my whole body was shivering. I knew that, oh, I can't do this anymore. I was really pushing myself. I wanted to see how much I could lose. On YouTube, there are people who have done for 90 days or 100 days of water fast, and they completely shrink, and you can see their cheekbones and all that. It's not healthy. And the day you stop, you gain back all the fat. That's why this documentary, which was very famous, um, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dying, that guy went into a juice fast. It was very popular where people lost 100 pounds. Can you believe 50 kgs of their body weight and they become super slim? But lo and behold, you can't continue this forever. You can't just drink fruits and vegetables, just juice. You can't drink juice for the rest of your life and survive. And they put on all their weight and even more. And it was so depressing for some of them. So, this industry itself is very profitable. There's so much of controversy. You cannot cover one video, one book, one person cannot cover everything and expose everyone. Okay. So let's understand that much. And the pharmaceutical industry by itself, which is $1 billion industry, they will, you know, they have to make money. So they will always keep promoting what they can, even if it's illegal, even though it's not wanted. So there are no saints here. Now, on the other side, you have social media that has given an opportunity to so many of these people to promote a certain lifestyle. So before you used to have people with six pack abs and showing an amazing physique. Now what has happened is the extreme opposite end has started. I'll give you one famous person who I'm aware of. Her name is Lizzo, Lizzo. And how did I come to know? Someone had sent me a video of hers on Instagram. Oh my goodness, I cannot even for the life of me imagine. It was so horrific. What she was doing was she had worn a thong. Okay, a thong, a real, that stuff, that underwear kind of thing, so thin that goes in between your ass. And she had, cellulites and so much of fat on her legs, on her body, and she was twerking and shaking. And she actually, in this Instagram video, she opened her rear end, she opened her ear, and there was a, oh my goodness, I couldn't for the life of me digest. It was so disgusting. And she's saying, this is me accepting my body positivity. And she opened her rear end and you could see it. Ugh. And she was twerking. I don't know how they didn't ban that video. I don't know if that video is still there. And it was uploaded on TikTok. It was uploaded on Instagram. I don't know if it was done on YouTube. And the comments are, oh, so hot, HAWT, and fire, and people, oh, baby, oh, I'm going to, yuck. In fact, I don't know, because Google's algorithm is such, just because I saw that, after that, my feed was filled with females who are so oversized, like you're talking of 100 kgs, and they are showing themselves naked and covering their breast and showing like this and showing, embrace yourself, body positivity, and naked, just naked, and they are so far saying, I've learned to love myself. And I even saw one female who's, I think, in her 50s or something. She is so overweight and she is naked, roaming naked and saying, I've finally become brave. I'm coming out. I'm learning to accept myself. In fact, that model friend of mine, nowadays she sends me photographs of this new movement, that body positivity, where females are showing their cellulites, they're showing their saggy skin, they're showing their drooping breasts, and And they're saying, just be yourself, accept yourself. Now, the question is, do you accept, do you strive to get a physique that is six pack with work hard in the gym? Or do you just say, oh, I'm working out in the gym, but I'm fat and accept me? Now, the question is, which one is right? Now, I don't know about these people, but I'll tell you about me. You have seen my physique, and it's no secret. I've openly stated. You can even see my surgery. I've had a bariatric surgery where they made my stomach smaller. So obviously now I can eat in small portions. And it's graphic. Let me warn you, it is graphic. The bariatric surgery where, and they show me naked. I never thought, I never even struck my mind that they're going to be put me naked on the operating table, so you can see me completely naked there. Okay. Plus, it's not a nude kind of a porno shoot. It's they are operating. You'll see stuff go into my stomach and cut and this and that. So it's very graphic. Okay, so just be warned. So I think, because of my eating habits and my bodybuilding lifestyle, where I used to eat like crazy, I had put on up to 120 kilos. And you can even see, if you Google search, you'll see me so fat. It's like three lois. And I shrunk down to what I am today. I even shrunk down even for more. I think my lowest weight was, I'm not too sure, 76 or 75 kgs. Today I'm at 80. It's at 80, 82. That's what it is. Now, why did I do this? I did this because my blood pressure was high. My cholesterol was super high. I was borderline diabetic. I had a lot of pressure that was building up, and I had joints pain. I nearly was moving towards become, suffering from arthritis. And even climbing stairs, I was like, and I had, I was when I was sitting down to poop, I was literally bleeding. Blood was just like someone had opened a faucet, and I was shitting blood, like unbelievable amounts. The whole toilet was full red with black blood and all that. Yeah, I was dying. I was actually dying, and I had to do something about it. So I went and got the surgery done. After I got the surgery done, for nearly, I think 1 year, I didn't have an appetite. I was not eating, and I did lose a lot of the fat. And today I'm at 80 kilos. So I was carrying 20, 25 kgs extra on all my body, on my joints, which was fat, huge amount of fat. Today, however, I'm become thinner because obviously I can eat less. The only way to lose weight is to control what you eat, not exercise. That's what I realize, and that is a fact. But nobody is going to tell you that, because they have to sell their exercise videos and all that. Exercise does help. Now, every day you see my videos where I walk without a shirt, because I sit in the room 24/7. I go out in the sun, and vitamin E, whether you believe it or not, I do a lot of breathing exercise. Yoga, I tell you, is absolutely recommended, but I need someone to guide me on yoga. I'm not very, I don't find that very appealing, but I do go for long walks. Okay. With my videos, making my videos, at least 2 hours of walking I do, or 3 hours sometimes, 3 hours of walking. But definitely I do walk for half an hour minimum. So I do that. And another way, how do I, keep myself healthy? After I sleep and I wake up, that is, now I'm making videos in the night and early morning. Otherwise, after I wake up, at least for the next, I think 3, 4, 5 hours, I don't eat anything. I might take coffee. I might have a little bit of caffeine, because I need to record my videos. I need to be really sharp. But apart from that, I eat normal. Everything I eat. Sometimes I go a little overboard with sweets and chocolates. So now, having given that information, I can tell you without a doubt, being overweight, eating a lot, sweets, sugars, candy, and thankfully I don't smoke, I don't drink, never have. But if I done all that, I would tell you I was headed towards diabetes, blood pressure, heart-related illness, breathing difficulties, arthritis, so many issues and problems. So that extreme end is not good. At the same time, I was into hardcore bodybuilding. I was more into as a powerlifter's lifestyle. And then I would go extreme by, trying to cut down my carbs and this and that. And if you follow my journey, if you had followed it, you'd know that I was literally running 20, 21 kilometers sometimes a day, 10 kilometers minimum I would run. And I would do try to do ultra marathon like 48 kilometers. Now that also is not healthy. Okay. So there are two extreme ends. Now, on one side, you have David Goggins kind of lifestyle, which is extreme. On the other hand, you have this Lizzo kind of accept yourself. I would just say neither of the extremes is good. Moderation is the key. You have to see, it's not possible to live super healthy, not eat burgers, not drink juice, not eat chocolates. It's impossible. We're living in a world where all this is literally bombarded and shown on our faces. All I would tell you is eat everything, live a life, be happy, because life is not meant to just eat salad and live like that. It's not possible unless everyone else is doing it. So, if you want, do everything in moderation. I'm, whether you like it or not, I am totally against smoking. I'm totally against drinking alcohol. There are some people who drink alcohol to, feel warm and the climate of the temperature. That is okay. But I don't endorse it because I know if you get into it, it's a slippery slope. You can't get out of it. So smoking, drinking is totally out. Drugs is, don't even ask. I don't even want to get there. There are some people who say DMT and weed. I've never done it, so I wouldn't know it. But I would stay away from it because I'm not comfortable with these three. I'm being honest with you. So now comes to food. Food, I would say, eat everything, but eat in moderation as much as possible. Exercise is good, but in moderation. Don't do super heavy, don't do super crazy. But yes, do it, especially with your own body weight, it's fine. Now comes to this body shaming thing. Now, see, when you're a public figure and you put yourself out there, don't expect to be appreciated by everyone. Don't expect to, but yes, you can expect to be criticized by a lot of people. Now, what they did, was it right? Was it wrong? See, if you're a celebrity, be ready to be criticized. Like people talk about my tattoos, they talk about my style, they talk about, hey, your shape, you have man boobs and this and that. Fine, I'm a grown ass man, I can take it. But then if you're out there and people are pointing out that you're fat and this, don't cry about it. If you're so sensitive, then don't put yourself out there. And given the fact, see, there is an element of truth in what they said. People looking at her will be inspired. Oh, even if I'm fat, I can still look sexy by putting makeup and sexy clothes. So there is an element of truth in it. And especially when you're talking of the younger generation who many of them cannot lose weight, then they'll embrace this and say, this is also good. So one side, this is not good. At the same time, for them to starve themselves and which is also a trend in Japan and the Far East, starving themselves and going for all these surgeries. Girls as young as 16 are opting for surgery, from their cheeks to their butt to their breasts. Seriously, 16 to 18, they're literally getting surgery. Korea, South Korea, 98% of the youth, 98%, imagine the whole population has undergone surgery. Eyes, cheeks, chin, breasts, ass, everything. Here on this island, you have people who are poor, poor in the sense they literally are fish sellers or vegetable sellers. They take a bank loan to get a surgery. There are clinics here on the road, clinics. Can you imagine that? Where they'll say, we'll do surgery, we'll do fillers, we'll do, breast augmentation. Like, how the hell in such a small this thing? So it's kind of shocking. Nose, especially the nose, they'll do the surgery right in a small clinic, man. So both the extremes are not good. So now, in conclusion, what should you do? I cannot speak for everyone, but I can only tell you this. There's no one size fits all. You ask yourself, is your diet healthy? If it's not healthy, keep it in moderation. Exercise. Do you do any exercise? If yes, good. Can you improve on it? Ask yourself, can you push yourself through coaching in a healthy manner? Okay. Go through a blood test. Go through a complete body checkup. how is your diabetes, your sugar levels, how is your cholesterol, how is your heart, how is your whole body, and figure out what can you do to make it better. And in when you take your whole lifestyle as a whole, ask yourself how you can make the quality of life better. You don't have to be someone else. You can look up to people for inspiration, but don't use an excuse to eat more and call that body positivity, to look fat and remain fat. No. At the same time, if you're really trying hard to lose weight, trying hard to maintain yourself, and you have a thyroid issue, then yes, I understand. But don't give up on trying to be healthy, because end of the day, remember, you are the one who's going to pay a price. So whether someone says bad or good, it's you who will pay the price. So having said that, I would just say that, okay. In conclusion, all I would say is you have to pay the price, whether you're fat. And remember, being too skinny is also not good. So you decide what is right for you, what is wrong. People will always have an opinion. They will always, even if you are beautiful, they'll say something is wrong with you. Like white sheet, black dot, they'll always find that bad thing. But use common sense and figure out your body. Go for a complete test and ask yourself, are you in perfect health? If not, what can you do to get better? Because end of the day, no matter what anyone says, you are the one who's going to pay a price if you don't take care of your health. So that's all I got to say. And is this wrong? Is this right? Like I've told you, if you're a public person, if you're a public personality, don't cry when you're being criticized. I think that is stupid. You want everyone to keep praising you and worshipping you, and come on, man, you will get critics. So I think freedom of speech, they have a right to their opinion. Calling her fat, some other people might find her hot. It's just an opinion. Like some people look at me and say, what the hell, look at your, ugh. Some people say it's cool. Some people say I look like a mutant. It's the truth. Each person has their own opinion. So that's what I have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. I'd love to hear from you. It's me signing off. You guys take care.